What's up, y'all? So it's been a while since I posted anything on YouTube. It's actually almost been close to 2 months, and I told myself that I was not gonna take this big of a gap anymore. But I needed time to myself, so I feel like I had no choice, and I didn't just want to just keep going. So I needed time to myself. But basically, I want to talk to y'all about a certain topic that I think people should be more aware of, because this is real, like it's real life and people go through these type of things. So basically what I want to talk about is anxiety and depression. So that's one thing. So basically I feel like with these topics, people don't take it serious enough. You have random people that just like to just throw around the topic and just be like, "Oh, I'm depressed," or I get anxiety," or whatever the situation may be, when it's something that's just like so simple. Not something so simple, but like something that's not severe enough for you to claim that you are anxious or you depressed. So basically I feel like this is something that should be talked about, and I actually wanted to talk about this a long time ago, but I feel like it's really necessary now to my situation. So basically, anxiety is real and depression is real, and that's part of the reason why I went MIA a little bit, because I needed time to myself. And I do get anxious a lot. Me personally, I do get anxious a lot. So I have a lot of things going on in my life that I don't have like specific control over. And it does make me anxious a lot. But, I still manage to get through it. But it's not no little play stuff, something simple. Like, I have real life shit going on, like for real. Like, excuse my language, but it's real shit going on in my life. And sometimes when I don't know how to deal with my emotions, like I just like cut everything off. Like I just disassociate myself from people and just anybody, and I stay to myself. Like, I get real antisocial from social media, from people, like, because I don't know how to deal with my emotions with everything going on in my life. So that is what really caused me to take this really big break off of like here, whatever, because like I loved being on YouTube and showing my tutorials and just teaching people. I love doing that, but it's like when you have so many things going on in your life and you're here and there, it's like you it's not planned. Life is not planned, and you know shit happens. So I just roll with the punches. And it's been a few people who did write me from YouTube or hit me up through DM. Like, go from YouTube. People I have from YouTube hit me up in DM and be like, "Oh, like videos and stuff." And again, like, I really still be surprised, because I don't really be thinking I'm that important for people to even hit me up and ask me if I'm okay. But I'm glad that some of y'all did. But that's what I want to say. Like, I am currently going through a lot of real life situations. I've been going through real life situations for like a long time now, but right now it has hit its deepest, darkest part, and I'm trying to just like climb my way out of it, and try to just have faith, and just try to pray and just still try to work on my craft, but it's hard when you have a lot of negativity and stuff going on. So that's what really just made me like not be on social media, because it's not just YouTube. Like, I took a big break on Instagram too, and I love Instagram. Like, I'll be on Instagram, but I don't post. And I was always posting on Instagram a new look. So it's a lot. I am really dealing with a lot. Like, I really wish maybe one point in time I will tell people, like, my story once I overcome it. I feel like that's the best time for you to tell your story, is when you overcome it and you've moved to a different part in your life to where you can help others get through things. But as of right now, I'm still currently going through things, you know. I'm still going through things, and I do have those very, very few people that I can talk to that I can trust. But you know, I'm still, it's you sometimes me talking to people, me personally, it doesn't really help me that much. Like, it's just momentarily, but right after that, it's like I go back to feeling the same way. Like, it's been times where I will literally just like stay in the bed all day, and I will just have like the funkiest attitude. Like, and sometimes it don't even really be an attitude. It's like I just don't want to do nothing. Like, and that's really scary. It's scary because it's like, how do you go from something that you love to do? Like, I love doing makeup, something that you love to do, and then it's to the point where you have no motivation to do it at all. That's exactly how I felt. Like, I had no motivation. I felt like I stopped pushing myself because I didn't know how to push myself. So it was a lot, and it was just like, even though the people who know about my life, they'll just be like, oh, you know, you just gotta keep pushing, and you know, just keep on working on your craft and stuff, and it'll get better and it'll get better. But it's just like, it's easier said than done for people who haven't went through something so severe. Like, it's always easier said than done for others. And I know at times where it's like they're trying to help you, but sometimes you have to be the one to crawl yourself out of a hole. And that's what I had to do. It took me a while, but I had to slowly crawl myself out of the hole and the moods that I was in, just not wanting to do anything, just wanted to be just stuck. Like, just, you know, and the crazy thing is like, it comes from the least expected people. Like, people look at me and they like, oh, you know, she's not, you wouldn't think I'm going through anything. The way I portray myself on social media and everything, you would think I'm just the happiest person. But it's like, I'm not going to go around telling my business, and I know everybody goes through something. But I'm not a person who's going to go around telling my business, because me personally, I'm not a person who wants pity, and I don't really like people feeling bad for me. So me, I just try to deal with everything by myself. But I know you can't always do that, and sometimes you do need people. And, you know, I've dealt with losing a lot of people in my life. All the way up to this point, I've lost people who I thought I would never lose. And, you know, at the end of the day, it shaped me into the person I am, because I'm not going to say I can't trust people, but I'm very, very cautious now, and I pay attention more. So that's what it is. And like I said, anxiety and all that other stuff, you know, I get anxious a lot because of that reason. And then on top of that, it's like, I'm my biggest critic with makeup. Like, everyone always says like, oh, you're so great at it, and I don't think I'm bad at it at all, but everyone's always like, you're so great at it, and you should do this, you should do that. But me, I'm the person that will nitpick everything. Like, this is not perfect, and this is not this, and this is not that. So sometimes I am a person who could just beat myself up so much, and I don't know why I do that. But again, I'm my biggest critic. So, you know, for the people, whoever's watching this, who gets anxiety and who gets depression, like, I just want to let you know that I feel you, and whatever you're going through, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's going to go away overnight, and I'm not rushing your process, but I just want to let you know that I feel for you personally. Like, I know what it feels like. Even if we're not going through the same thing, I know what it feels like to literally be in that depressed stage, or just be anxious all the time, and just distance yourself from people. Like, I know the feeling. So even if you need somebody to talk to, you can always write me on Instagram at nyla.alert. Like, we could even text each other. Like, I really don't care, to be honest. Like, that's how I feel about it. So I just want to tell y'all, eventually you will get through it. And I just want to say that's the reason why I disappeared from social media. But I'm not gonna go too in depth on like the situations and life situations, 'cause that's just like too much. But that's all I wanted to say. I will be back to doing my videos, so I will be back. And I will be back to doing my makeup videos. So thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and comment.